T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, bienvenidos. I probably shouldn't have started down that path because I don't know how to say welcome in too many languages. But what's up, everybody, and welcome to flight school.
Good morning, brother.
My brother, what's happening?
Everything. You know that.
This is the favorite part of my Saturday morning. I get to see my bro. What's up?
Everything, man, everything. You know that. So I was over on Instagram Live.
Okay.
Telling everybody to come over here.
All right. Are they here? Did you guys come?
Yes, they
come on
did.
over? Where you at?
They're here.
You were on Instagram Live with our VP of Marketing, Mark Cathcart, this morning. Go ahead and drop it in the chat. Say, I was on IG, and we're so glad that you guys are over here with us. We got tons and tons and tons of new people in the Ibüümerang family, and we want to give you guys a special welcome to flight school.
And an
Mark,
apology.
flight school is.
And an apology. If T. Gray gets out of hand, I apologize ahead of time.
No. It's never me, guys. It's not me. It is that guy right there.
Oh.
It's Mark Cathcart. It's not me. He's the one that gets out of character, gets a little cray-cray. We have to kind of calm him down.
Downhill already.
Out and all of that kind of stuff. So, hey guys, flight school. Let's tell you guys what flight school is. Flight school is a very important part of your business, and we're on a mission right now. And that mission is that every week we want to get more and more of the company to tune into flight school. I know some people don't realize how important it is, but all week long people are asking questions that we answer on flight school. So this is your opportunity to tune in and make sure that you're dialed into the company and you know everything, right? You don't have to wait for your upline. You don't have to wait for your sponsor. Now, I want to say this. If you are someone who enrolled a new person and that person's not on flight school, you have done them a disservice because you didn't make it important enough that they be on flight school. This is the one of the best things you can do to make sure your new people are connected to the company is get them on flight school each week, right, Mark?
That is it. I'm loving it. Yeah, and that's it, guys. When you do get new people on your team, send them a text, send them an email, do carrier pigeon, smoke signals, whatever it is that you need to do to get them on flight school. Because again, we give the answers right here, right now. It starts.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you're doing carrier pigeons, though, take pictures, send them in. We want to see those carrier pigeons carrying. Awesome. Well, you know what? We're just so excited. We're going to get down to business. We got an amazing flight school set up for you, and we have an amazing training. Today we have brand new diamond all the way from Spain, from España.
Barcelona,
right? We have Jordi Oviedo. He is not only is he just an incredible guy, he's got a great training for you today. So that's coming up. You don't want your team to miss it. So go ahead and start texting, WhatsApping, whatever.
Smoke signals, carrier pigeons.
All of them. Get your team on. Tag them. If you're watching on Facebook Live, tag your people. Just start tagging them. Put their names in there so that they know they need to pop on here. All right, Marky Mark, what do we have for today? Oh, by the way, very important. That right there, that incredibly handsome and charming gentleman that you're seeing on your screen there is your Vice President of Marketing, Mark Cathcart. Everything about our company that looks good is under his watchful eye and direction. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mr. T. Gray, the Vice President of Operations. So, and what does Mr. T. Gray do? All the back office stuff, all the customer service stuff. He is operations and the man.
Everything that works doesn't work.
No. Hey, you know what? Here's what I will say.
What's that?
There hasn't been one time in the history of Ibüümerang that if something wasn't working, that your team didn't stick to it and get it done and make it work. So hats off to you and your team, brother.
I appreciate you, bro. And you know what's really cool about Ibüümerang? We are #JustDifferent. So what we do is we don't use kind of out of the box standard stuff that everybody else has. Everything about this company is custom made for the greatest company on earth. So since we're designing and creating lots of new stuff, you know, there's typically some break-in periods that we have, but I'm going to tell you what, guys, we love you. And we're just so excited that you are part of the most incredible, innovative, and dynamic company on the face of the network marketing earth, and soon just the earth. Period.
No. The universe, bro.
The universe.
Dude.
Universe of the universe.
Hey, you know, I do want to say something about that, though. You said something that was really important and critical and key, okay? And that is everything we create is custom.
Mm-hmm.
There's no off-the-shelf software that we're using to make these things happen. So, you know, and I've been in the software industry for decades. You know, for the most part, we were using off-the-shelf softwares in some areas, but this is custom software. So it's incredible. I mean, I've seen some development teams in my time, and this is one of the top development teams I've ever worked with. There's always going to be bumps in the road, right? Always. Software, but it's how you respond to those bumps, and that's where our team is super incredible. So let's rock and roll, man. You ready?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Ready?
All right.
Here we go. All right. This right here.
The party of all parties.
We're going to get kicked out in the first hour.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. You know what? We're showing up early, and I think we may ruin it for everybody there. So we're showing up, I think, like on November 30th or December 1st or something like that. And then we're going to probably, you know, do so many things that aren't going to be acceptable for them that they're not going to let the rest of the people come to the Go Diamond Cancun Leadership Experience.
You guys are going to be trying to get in and like, some guy named Mark ruined it for you. Everybody, oh.
You stop. That's not true. All right. So the Go Diamond Leadership Experience in Cancun is December 2nd through the 6th. And I keep forgetting to ask Lori about how close to capacity we are. Gosh darn it. Lori, if you're on, can you please just let us know? I'm sorry. Yeah, hit me up in WhatsApp. So, but this is, and I think it's sold out. If it's not sold out, it's probably almost sold out. So just if you can still get tickets, go to godiamondcancun.com and get your tickets.
This is going to be the party right here. Yeah. You gotta be here.
Yeah, this is a combo of 3 different types of events. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you have experiences, which if you went to the experience, the first one we did, that was incredible, dude.
It was an experience.
The foam party at the pool.
It was an experience.
So then you've got the Go Diamond leadership trainings that you do, okay? And then we've got like a solid couple of days where we're doing training. So it's a combo of all kinds of different events, and the Go Diamond leadership experience is going to be incredible.
It absolutely is. And I just want to give a shout out to our Spanish translation line. You know, so I don't know if everybody knows this, but you know, Flight School is really a big international thing. We've got a whole Spanish line where all the folks from all the Spanish speaking countries are watching on Facebook, but listening on the Spanish Zoom line. So good morning and welcome to all of you. Bienvenidos. And we also have a French translation line. So for all the folks in the French speaking countries, like French Canada, France, of course, they're watching on Facebook Live with everybody else, but they're listening on the French translation Zoom line. So want to welcome you guys and give you a big bonjour. And we want to say that we want to see all of you guys in Cancun, right? We don't care where you're from, Australia, France, UK, the Cancun Go Diamond Leadership Experience is going to be amazing. There's going to be training. There's going to be party. There's going to be party and training and some more party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a public service announcement. So those of you, no, this is serious actually. I'm not trying to be funny right now. So if you qualified for Sapphire Splash, those dates are now February 6th through February 8th, okay? Now, if you have not changed your flight, you need to do it today, right now. You need to go ahead and get your flight set because the flights are still inexpensive, okay? And you can change if you need to. So the airlines are being very flexible, okay? But you got to do it, soon, okay? So I just wanted to remind everybody of that. All right. Ready to get back at it. All right. Boom Zooms. You're using a Boom Zoom?
I am using a Boom Zoom.
Yeah. So we've got some cool new stuff, and you can find it. Where can they find it, Mr. T. Greg?
iboomhub.com.
I'm throwing you softballs. I'm pitching you softballs right now, underhanded.
Try to sneak one in there and try to get me.
Nope, I wasn't.
Yeah, not that one, but I know one's coming.
Okay, so is Go Diamond Cancun for everyone or just diamonds and leaders?
Go Diamond Cancun is for everybody because at the training part of Go Diamond, our CEO Holton Buggs, our global master ambassador Edwin Haynes, and our top diamonds like Black Diamond Johnny Wimbrey, Blue Diamond Cesar Munoz, Peter Hirsch, and our Martha Ermias. All these top diamonds are going to show you how to go diamond.
Yeah, and see, it's kind of it could be thought of as, hey, is it just diamonds? But no, this is how you go diamond, right? That's what we're teaching there.
The diamonds have already went diamond.
That's right.
This is for everybody who wants to go diamond.
So go over to iboomhub.com, go to resources, and then to downloads. And there is all kinds of cool stuff there. That's where you get these Boom Zooms. That's where you get the new Book Now, Travel Later videos. That's where you get the wallpapers for your phone. All kinds of cool stuff there, guys. So get on over there, get that stuff. Now, where do you get your official Ibüümerang World Series merch?
Boomgear.com.
Boomgear.com. I was waiting for the
time. I'm doing something over here like you.
So we got Mr. Tunde has a special for you today and today only. Today only. Get 20% off of all of the World Series Boom gear. Look at this shirt.
Shirt is amazing.
Hold on. Let's do it big.
It's clean.
Yeah. Look.
Yes. It's amazing and it's clean.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean clean as in clean?
Yeah, I got on a fresh one today.
Okay. fresh one. Yeah. So I got a fresh one too.
Yes.
Look at the colors. Ooh.
Absolutely amazing. Love it.
Oh. Why are you disabling me, man?
I was trying to do something.
I don't know what you're trying to do. I'm nervous now.
Don't be.
All right. So, but again, 20% off all World Series Boom gear today and today only. So get in there. Go get that Boom gear before it is sold out. Now, also, here's what's happening. When you do order your Boom gear today, what are you going to get? A mask. You're going to get a free mask, no cost. And if you want additional masks, you can get them. All you got to do is pay the $5 in shipping. Shipping is typically $10. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got a model. Hold on. Say something.
Something. You said say something. So I said something.
So you get that cool Ibüümerang mask, and they come in lots of different colors. So yes, get on over there. Get those masks. Carolyn Wallen. I can't, T. Gray. I can't.
Yes, you can, Carolyn. Yes, you can.
All
yes.
right.
Right.
When you do order your World Series gear, you're going to get a mask. If you want additional masks, put them in there and then just pay the $5 shipping. All right. Good stuff. Oh, look at this.
Yes.
I love this.
Yeah. So I think that's super cool. Can you show them the page? Can you show them the page on
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, hey guys, I don't know if you've heard yet, but we actually did our final episode of Conversations with Entrepreneurs. It was a lot of fun to do that series and to interview and get the stories from some of our superstars out there, from some of our top emeralds and diamonds and some other folks as well. These are some great stories that you can use to build your business. We went out with a bang. Our last show, our final episode, was an interview with incredible superstar, Black Diamond, Johnny Wimbrey. It was a crazy special show. We're making sure we got that put up for you guys. But if you are missing Conversations, don't worry. You can go watch all the recordings. They're right there on iBoom Hub. Click on training. Click on Conversations with Entrepreneurs, and there are your favorites. We are in the process of curating this page. We're going to put the titles on and all that kind of stuff, and get all the videos up there for you so that you can enjoy your favorite episodes of Conversations, and even better, use them to build your business.
Killer. Yeah. They're incredible. I mean, I can't say enough about what you did there, T. Gray. Love it. Just love it.
It was fun, bro. It was a lot of fun. I mean, you know what? It's fun. It's cool because, it was fun for me because I got a chance to hear everybody's story.
Yeah.
You got to know some of the story, but when you get all the details, you go, wow. And you know the person and you love them even more.
Yep. And you're going to hear a new story today from Mr. Jordi Oviedo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay. Week 2. So we've got the top 50. And what we're going to be doing too is we're going to be putting up a Hall of Fame page. Hall of Fame. So right now you can go there and you can see the top 50. And then what we're going to do is put up a Hall of Fame page. Who's in the Hall of Fame? If you were in the top 5 in either week 1 or week 2, which some of you were in there a couple of times, we're going to put you up on the put you in the Hall of Fame. Okay. Now I've got a video to show. Video alert. Yes. Let me pull this up. Okay, stop screen share, start screen share. Here we go.
Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World Series, World Series, World Series, World Series. Run after run after run. Yeah, the MVP, you know I ain't won. Black diamonds, yeah, they shine like the sun. Grand slam on the edge because I was tired of balling on the budget, so I had to turn nothing to some. Seen the millions in my dreams and they coming. Only on runs, I don't do money. Take me out to the ball game. Write my name in the Hall of Fame. You know I work like every day, making money in every way. Money, I don't believe in the off season. Think you beating me? Well, keep dreaming. Sapphires, yeah, they keep gleaming. It takes 2, so I keep beating. Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World Series, World Series, World Series, World Series. Right now, yeah, take me to the ball game. World Series in the Hall of Fame. Got a bat in my right hand, swinging on my dreams to infinity. Hating on me cause I elevate. Came from the bottom, no resume. Today going better than yesterday. I got the juice, no lemonade. Made $1 million in 7 days. Bought a crib, yeah, I upgraded. I'm going big cause I'm underrated. Knew I would win, had to be patient. Overdrive, yeah, I'm speed racing. Laid back like it's vacation. Doing good, but they stay hating. Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench. bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World serious, world serious, world serious, world serious.
Hot.
I don't know about you guys, but that makes me excited every time I see that. That is just incredible, phenomenal. And wow, look at that top 5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes, sir. That top 5. So they are making it happen, man. So, and you know, I'm seeing some familiar faces up there. So Sandy and Rain from France.
Yep.
And they don't even know anything about baseball.
Yes. And that's the key. They're not tripping about the rules. They're just building their business, and the baseball calculations are happening, and they're winning.
Yes, sir. All right. So speaking of winning, we've got filters. We've got new filters. So we've got the baseball hat, and then we got the batting helmet bobblehead. Have you tried that one, T. Gray?
I have. It's so much fun. You know what? I forgot. I meant to make a little silly video for today. I'll do it for next week.
Okay. All right. So go there and you can see how you get that. So go to the Ibüümerang Instagram page, then go to the little smiley face, click on it, and then you're going to have the 2 filters there that you'll be able to interact with. All right. Let's rock and roll. Oh, hey, Father's Day.
Yes. Father's Day, special time of the year, most important holiday of the year. Not so much.
Oh.
But I'm going to tell you this. At Ibüümerang, we are on a mission for all the fathers of the world to actually make Father's Day a real holiday. That's right. For all of you folks out there, you know, Mother's Day is like this big production. The world stops, like Beyonce says, world stop, right? Father's Day just kind of sneaks up and goes. And when's Father's Day? Oh, it was last Sunday.
Oh my God.
You missed it.
So I was talking to Mr. Bugs, and I said, hey, you know, Sunday, and this was a couple days ago. I said, Sunday is Father's Day. He's like, what? Father's Day? And he was like, nobody even talks about this. He was like, they start promoting for Mother's Day the day after Mother's Day is over.
Exactly. Hey,
year.
they're like, let's do it again next year, people.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle Jacobs said, stop hating, T. Gray.
I'm hating. I'm all the way hating. Yes, Michelle. Join us in the crusade. Father's Day is a real holiday.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, hey, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there.
That's right. All you fathers, happy Father's Day. You know what, Mark? Happy Father's Day.
Hey,
I know you're out there. Happy Father's Day. Mr. Haynes, happy Father's Day. Mr. Wimbrey, Mr. Hirsch, Mr. Munoz, I don't know, I don't think he's dad, but you know, you've got people who follow you, so you're kind of their dad. Happy Father's Day.
That's so true. That is so true, what you just said there. Mr. Munoz, happy Father's Day. All of those children you have.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, rock and roll, man. Okay, 2020, Ibüüm grad. We've got lots of folks, lots of graduates that are coming into this program. This is great.
Yes. Hey guys, listen, we have over, I think we have right now, Mark, over 100 graduates that have accepted our invitation for a safe place to begin their entrepreneurship. I've seen incredible videos by Diamond, David Hutt, and Emerald, Carla Marin. What great videos they made for us to really show people the value of this program, and it's starting to heat up. And I want to encourage you guys, there's only 10 days left for this.
Ooh, that's right.
Only 10 days. Let's get these kids in the program where they can accept this invitation. So Mark, let's tell them what 2020 grad program is.
Okay, here's the 2020 grad program, and if you were living under a rock and you were a part of Ibüümerang since the beginning of the month, and you don't know what it is, or if you're new, you get, that's okay if you're new.
You're really funny. You almost made me spit coffee on my keyboard.
Okay, good. That's my new mission in life, is for you to spit coffee all over your computer. Okay, so it's only for 2020 high school graduates. High school only, not college, not university, not uni, as you say over there in England, in the UK.
Not kindergarten.
Yeah, so high school, but anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. So if you're in Australia and you've got some graduates over there, cool, send them to us. If you're in Saudi Arabia, send them to us. If you're in South Africa, send them to us. So what do they get? They get a free first class membership pack, okay? And then no subscription for the first 3 months. So that's July, August, and September. July, August, and September. So that is a value of almost $1,400. And then what else do they get? They get access to the digital walk through September. So that's incredible by itself. That right there would be worth it all by itself.
That's right. That's right.
How do they do it?
So they got to go to ibboomgrad.com, and then that'll give you all the information on what you need to do. You fill out your application, you submit a video telling us why you qualify, what your dreams are, what is it you want to do. Keep that video to 90 seconds. And by doing this, you can also qualify for a $5,000 scholarship. So we're going to give one of those away to the top producing graduate. And you can use it for college. You can use it for whatever it is that you want. We're not going to stipulate that. But you know what, Mark? Here's a question in the chat. Someone asked a very good question. When the graduates enroll, how do they get their training? And folks, this is a topic that we've been talking about at headquarters all week. When you enroll these graduates, please take responsibility for helping them to be successful. You know, you should have a minimum goal when you enroll the graduates that by the time October gets here, that they're making enough money in their business to cover their monthly business expense, right? So they should be making enough money that $99 a month can just come out of their profits instead of out of their pockets, right? And so you've got a responsibility when you bring these babies into Ibüümerang. We're here to help them get a head start. Now we're going to help you. We're putting together, you know, all sorts of great trainings, but the training, everything that we do for you is also for them. I know Mr. Bugs is going to do at least 1 or 2 special trainings just for the graduates. Mr. Haynes might do so as well. But at the end of the day, the primary responsibility falls upon you because you brought them in. So let's make sure we do right by these kids and help them to be successful.
Excellent. So this is, again, as T. Gray pointed out here, it's only 10 more days. So go ahead, make sure that you've got your folks getting started. Okay, you ready to move on?
Ready?
Let's do it. World Series.
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
So also, you had to have been living under a rock if you don't know about the World Series.
World Series.
Right.
World Series.
Everything is World Series right now. And now you get a pass if you're brand new. So we're going to run through this real quick on the World Series promotion. So how long does it go for? It goes for June, July, and part of August. Okay. August 16th is the cutoff. June is the season. July is the playoffs. And August is the World Series. It's the championship. You're on 2 teams. Okay, 2 teams. And you can find all this on iBoom Hub. Just go to iBoom Hub, and it's right at the top, like on iboomhub.com, and then it says World Series, and then just click Learn More. So you can go back and you can take a look at these slides. So you're on 2 teams, you're a player on one team, and you're an owner on the other team.
And it's real simple, folks. You and the people you sponsor, that's your team. That's the team that you're the owner on. And then your sponsor, the people that them and the people they sponsor, including you, that's the team that you're a player on. Okay, real simple. We keep track, we give you the score on both of those on your back office.
All right. And then how do you score runs? There's membership packs, right? So a coach pack is a single, business pack a double, first class a triple, standby is a bunt, it's not a hit. Upgrades are also kind of like a bunt. So also you can score runs with customers. 50 customers is 1 run. So then of course 200 customers is 4 runs, and then convention registrants. So 4 convention registrants gives you 1 run. A coach pack plus a conference ticket is a double. Business pack plus a conference ticket is a triple. First class and a conference ticket is a home run.
Now, I want to simplify this to 3 words. You can take this whole slide and you can just erase it and put 3 words on here. And that's how you're going to win and score runs. You ready? Build your business. That's it. Really, it's not, you don't have to do anything different than you were doing last month if you were already here. And you don't have to do anything different than you intended to do when you signed up if you're brand new. You said, I want to build a business. I want to build a big team. I want to get people on my team who are going to go out there and get customers so I can ultimately get paid on lots and lots of customers using these different Ibüümerang products and services every single month. And so those people, when they join your team, based on how they join your team, you score runs. That's it. Coach, business, first class, standbys, it happens. And you don't have to worry about it because we calculate it for you, and then you'll see the standings.
Okay. And then also, when we do reviews, it's going to take a little longer than 24 hours at this point, I think, right, T. Gray? As Ibüüm grads come in?
Yeah, Ibüüm grads is a manual process. It's kind of going back a little bit. People ask how long does it take for them to get in. It's a manual process because remember, they come in for free. So we have to go around our system to get them in. Now we're building a tool that should be able to make it happen a little bit faster, but it's 24, not more than 48 hours. And don't worry, we'll be continuing to evolve that.
All right, cool. Okay, additional information. And in addition to build your business, those 3 words that you gave, just build your business. So any hit will advance the runners. All upgrades will advance runners. It's similar to a bonus, not a hit. And then refunds and chargeback count as errors. So for every 2 errors, you're going to lose a run. So don't lose those runs. You worked hard for those runs.
So I got 3 more words. Build good business.
Yeah, there you go.
Build good business, because refunds and chargebacks happen when you don't build good business, right? So why do people say, I want my money back? You know, because somebody didn't fully explain to them what Ibüümerang is about and how they can be successful so that they can make an adult decision to be here, right? So that's why they refund, or that's why they charge back, because somebody left some details out. So here, folks, one of the things that we've learned is that the truth is good enough. Tell people the truth. Let them know how this works. Let them know what this is, so that when they get in, this is something that they really want to do, and we don't have to deal with that. Because every time you don't, and they charge back and refund, you lose your scores.
All right, cool. Okay, and again, we keep track of it all. Just go into your back office. This green thing, this little widget over here, it's on the right-hand side, I think. Just click that, and it's there. So, okay, last night I took a screenshot of this, and out of nowhere comes Mr. Yarini, and this dude, he was our Sponsor Monster winner at Accelerate.
And apparently, he's still a sponsor monster.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is incredible. So now I did look again this morning, and there was a switch. Number 3 and number 4 flipped places. Sandy jumped ahead of Rain over there in France. So,
wow.
Yeah. So Sandy's in the running, man. He's wanting to stay on top. So he's making it happen.
Well, you know, I want to congratulate Sandy and Rain, because Rain and Sandy have been in the top 5 so far for the first 3 weeks of the World Series.
That is right.
They've been there for 3 weeks consistently, and I really think that I could say this. I'm confident that both of those guys are going to change your rank this month.
Yeah, you know what? I'm right there with you, dude. You see people coming from, you know, when they're going to be like David Hunt. I knew he was going diamond. I knew it. I could see it. I mean, it's just everything that he was doing was leading to diamond. So these two right here, man, it's happening. All right. Okay, what do you win? Weekly bonuses. So, well, this isn't a weekly bonus. So when you get 1 run, you get a branded baseball, okay? When you get 4 runs, you get a branded bat. 1 time, you just get 1, okay? You get a branded ball and a branded bat 1 time. You don't keep getting them. So that is how you get those 2 different prizes. Now, the weekly bonuses, top 50, you get 100 boomerangs in your name on the BÜM Foundation donation, okay? Top 25, you get a $25 BÜM gear credit. Top 5, you get a $100 bonus. Now, here's what's happening. Both Sandy and Rain, guess what they are, guess where they're at right now. I think they're, so I don't quote me on this though. They're up to 300 boomerangs. Their name is definitely locked in on the BÜM Foundation donation.
Right.
Up to a $75 BÜM gear credit. And
Nice.
they're both getting a $300 bonus.
That is really nice.
Right?
I'm proud of these guys. I'm like crazy proud of them.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So it's cumulative. So keep getting up there. All right, now monthly. What do they get for monthly, T. Greg?
Well, every month, everybody, every 4 runs is going to get a $50 bonus to the sponsor, the owner of the team. So this is the team that you're the owner of. And then also the #1 monthly producer. And boy, this first month is a horse race, gets a $1,000 bonus. This is pretty crazy. I mean, Rain and Sandy are pressing hard on this. And by the way, what you're seeing in these stats, we're rolling it over each week. So I can tell you right now, somebody is deeply in the running for this $1,000 right now.
Yeah, you know, I want to be clear on that too. So each week there's a reset. Everybody goes to 0. So everybody starts from the same place at the beginning of the week. So don't think, well, you know, Sandy and the top 5, they're already way up there and they're, you know, I can't compete with that. Yes, you can, because each week it starts over. We started over at the beginning of the week. So so you've got a chance to get into the top 5. Now, the numbers you're seeing in the back office, though, is the cumulative top 5, okay? In the cumulative top 50 and 100. So, all right, cool stuff. Now,
okay, we got a couple of questions in the chat. I don't want people to be confused. So they want to know about the customer part of it. And so these are for new customers acquired during the World Series time. So if you already have 50 customers, those customers don't count. These are customers that you acquired during the World Series period. So we'll look at all the customers that you got starting June 1st, and every 50 customers equals 1 run, right? And 200 equals 4 runs. And here's the thing. Customers count, and they can help you run with your runs, but they can only be 25% of your total runs.
Okay.
So
We've got an audible from the coach.
Here we go.
We've got an audible from the league owner.
I saw it.
You see it?
I saw it. Oh my, you know what? Yes, Mr. Buggs, you are right. You are right about the second part of the message that you sent the 2 of us. Oh my God.
So here we go. So Mr. Buggs, the league owner of the Ibüümerang World Series League, says for the #1 monthly producer, double the bonus. So it's going to be $2,000 now. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's good. I like that.
You like that? You like that? Here we go.
Yes, I do. Man, and then he said, I got to stay off of flight school.
Yes,
No,
yes.
the people want you on flight
People
school.
want you on flight school because this is the kind of stuff that happens when the league owner gets on flight school. What happened? There it is. It's, I don't know. I can't make the fonts and stuff on here, but it's 2,000 now, folks. 2,000.
All right.
$2,000. So for every top #1 monthly producer, that's what it is.
Excellent. All right, man. Calling audibles. Oh, you got to clear it now.
Yeah, I'm getting.
All right. So I wonder if he'll double these numbers.
Holton Bugs, get off flight school right now. Don't do it.
All right. So third place is going to get $10,000, 10 racks. Dough.
Macaroons.
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 What?
Cheddar.
Macaroons. Okay. All right. Come on.
Paper. And for all the folks in the
Uh-oh.
UK, 10,000 P's.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Oh
He
boy.
pinned something in the Facebook chat
Oh no.
saying he's got another idea.
Oh my God. What is he doing?
Uh-oh.
You know what? This is your fault. This is your fault. It's that analysis that you did, that you sent us earlier in the week, Mr. Kithcart.
I know.
It was like
Sandy's in on it too. He's saying Mr. Bugs has another idea.
Yeah, it's like you. It's
Don't
like you.
encourage him.
It's like you put money in his pocket. All right. So what are you thinking, Mr. Bugs? We're waiting
Mr.
on.
Bugs in the house knows how to make it rain.
Big Daddy's gonna make it rain. He's already making it rain. He doubled the $1,000 monthly bonus to 2,000. What's he doing? Look,
All
you're
right,
not-
let's continue on. Let's see what he comes up with. So,
in the WhatsApp it says Holton is typing.
oh geez, okay.
Yes.
Is he? Oh shoot, let's see what we got here.
Who knows what's about to happen, folks?
All right. So first place is going to get $50,000 preferred seating at the Vision Conference, and then a first place commemorative World Series necklace.
Yes,
This
that's
is so cool. Uh-oh. Double the number of flight school free.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
All right, folks. This just in from Mr. Bugs. Hold on. Let's go. Why don't we take us full screen on this one? Mr. Bugs is on flight school. He's looking at the attendees, which is currently about, if we count all the lines, about 1,500 people or so. And Mr. Bugs said double the number of flight school attendees for next week, which means we have to have a minimum of, let's call it what, 3,000 people?
That's right.
3,000 people on flight school next week, and Holton Bugs will find a way to add $100,000 of bonus money to the World Series.
Oh my gosh.
$100,000 of bonus money that's not already in the World Series.
We
will add it.
did not know about this. This is an audible. He's always calling audibles.
I mean, he's going to make the World Series more World Serieser.
Yeah, he's must be in a good mood. He's man, he's throwing some money.
Yes. So and by the way,
Minimum 4,000.
he said minimum 4,000 people. He just sent that to us. There has to be a minimum of 4,000 people on flight school next Saturday. He says we are too good for 3,000. He said 3,000 is embarrassing. He's sending you a message that flight school is important to him, and it should be important to you. He's trying. This is the top icon of the network marketing industry. They say that when you want what successful people have, you got to do what successful people do. You got to learn how to think like successful people think. And Holton Bugs is sending you a message right now. Flight school is crazy, mad important. And he says there needs to be at least 4,000 people on here next week. From the beginning, from the beginning, because being on time is a success habit. So at 800, we need 4,000 people on flight school, and Holton Bugs will add $100,000 to the World Series bonus money.
All right. Hey, and you know what? Sharon Carter says, I never miss flight school. Perfect attendance. Sharon, congratulations to you, but it's not enough for just you to have perfect attendance. Have the rest of your team have perfect attendance too. That's what it's all about. That's how we get the numbers up. All right.
He said in the chat, he says, we need to think bigger. Who's on? Hey, everybody out there, who is going to think bigger? Who's up for the challenge? Let's see that in the chat. Who's taking this personally? Who's going to take responsibility for getting flight school to 4,000 and then to the next level? Who's thinking bigger? I want to see it. Who's thinking bigger? I'm thinking bigger in the chat. I want to see it. I am thinking bigger in the chat. Let's go, guys. You can do it. It's important. It's important. Let's go.
All right.
What do you say? HB only wins. HB never loses. He only wins. That means his team only wins. We need to think bigger. We got to start now. We got to start right now. Some of you guys, your team, we got this training coming up with Jordy. Your team's going to miss it because they're not on flight school. Don't let it happen.
All right, cool. Well, again, first place, 50K. Yeah, and you got to get your team. So again, it's all about the team, right? And if your team is not participating.
Holton said to tell everybody that if they wanted to, if you guys really wanted to, we could have 3,000 people on this flight school.
Yeah.
We can have 3,000 people on this flight school.
Yeah.
How about it? Who's taking the challenge? Let's double the number of people that are on this episode of flight school. If everybody who's on flight school right now got one more person on your team to get on flight school today, we'd have 3,000 people on by the time Jordy gets on here. So let's do it. Let's do it right now. I'm challenging you guys. Yeah, everybody get at least one more person on right now. Let's get this number up to 3,000. You can do it. Who takes the challenge? Let's look at that as a warm-up for next week. It's practice for next week. Holton Buds is watching. This is what he texted us just now so that we would say it to you. We got Anna Yurichev out there. She's monitoring the other lines. She's going to be taking count for us. And we're going to be watching to see, can we get this flight school, this episode, this one right here today, can we get up to 3,000 people on flight school as a warm-up for next week? That's how you can guarantee that we'll get the 4,000 for next week and you get the 100,000. Come on, let's do it, people. Let's do it.
Awesome. So cool. Good stuff. So again, with the 50,000 or the 25 or the 10, if somebody on your team, let's hypothetically say you win first place, the 50,000, all right? And somebody on your team does not participate. Do they get to participate in the first place winnings, T-Gray?
No.
So that's why if they're not on flight school, they're probably not participating in the World Series. So get all your folks on flight school. Let's make this happen. All right, T-Gray, I'm turning it over to you, man.
Awesome. Hey, I got a fun announcement to make today.
What's that?
We got an upgrade on iGo that happened a couple of days ago. And so I want to share that with people and let them know what we've got going on there. Right. So your iGo for Less has some brand new features on iGo for Less that we want to show you. And Mark, you want me to do it?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Your slides.
I can do it. All right, hold on. That means I got to fast forward through all these other slides. I can do it. So guys, iGo for Less is revolutionary technology in the industry. It was a major inspiration for your CEO, Holton Bugs, when you first got a chance to experience it. And we have been watching this thing get better and better. And the iGo for Less team They are committed to bringing out a bunch of new features to make it an even better platform. So check this out. We got some new I Go for Less features. This week, many of you, when you logged in, you saw this new pop-up. You thought it was some sort of a mistake. It's not. It's not. Mistakes aren't usually labeled welcome, right? And then underneath it says there's a new personalized travel experience waiting for you because they've added personalization, account personalization to this. So what they're giving you is the opportunity to, of course, set your default language, put in your traveler profile, that's your name and your address, your country, all that kind of stuff, and put in your payment method if you want to. You can skip that and do it later if you don't want to. But here's what it means. Every traveler using your account gets to do that. And you can also put up your picture and now personalize it. So when you're using it, your picture is going to be showing up there. Now, what will happen when you have multiple travelers in your account, when you log in, it's going to say who's traveling, right? And so we want you to think Netflix. So like a lot of people have Netflix, and there may be 2 or 3 people in the house that use Netflix. Like in my house, my wife has a profile, my son has a profile, and whenever we open up Netflix, it says who's watching, and you choose: is it Terrence watching? Is it Trina? Is it Peyton? Right? And we click on the one that's watching. Well, the same thing is going to happen with your I Go for Less account, and then it's going to have different favorites and stuff based on which one of you is watching. Now, I'm going to warn you guys. Something crazy is about to happen. Mark, check the WhatsApp chat. All right. So when you are searching for hotels, you're going to see now that there's a heart where you can collect favorites, and your favorites will all be collected, so you can save your favorite hotels for later if you use them over and over again. You can add them to your menu. You can store them up there, and then that way you can fast forward and click to your favorites and see what's going on at your favorites. You can browse your favorites. You can refine them, et cetera, et cetera. Oops. And that's it. So we want you guys to know, that iGo is getting better, and we'll send you some more stuff on that later.
All right. So I'm not sure what's going on here.
Something's about to happen. Something is about to happen, and we're waiting. But I just want to say, guys, Daniel Martinez, nobody saw it. Don't worry, guys. Yep, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Didn't happen. So in any event, guys, we're committed to making things better for you. A few more things, the reports in the back office, we've been tweaking those. We've been doing some behind the scenes stuff that you guys might not notice. We're doing some things with system architecture and all that kind of stuff. So the system can move faster, just all that kind of cool stuff. I'm filibustering. I need your help.
So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go to the next slide. So we can do that. So
can we do the next slide? Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me grab the host. Let me grab the screen. Hold on.
Yep.
No. What? All right. So Jordy is coming up. Whoa, hold on. Did I do that wrong?
Yeah. You're showing us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So
there were like 4 of us for a minute there. There we go.
Jordy Oviedo is going to be training today, but it's also his birthday. So we've made him an honorary tunicorn, triple corn for the day.
Nice.
So special to have him here. So everybody say happy birthday to Jordy.
Happy birthday to Jordy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday to Jordy. We're so filibustering.
I know we are. You know what? We may need to keep going here, dude.
Yeah, we may need.
So with that, here's what we want to do next. We want to bring Mr. Diamond Executive, Mr. Oviedo, I met this gentleman in Miami at Dream Weekend. And I got to talk to him on that 60 million? Yeah, $60 million yacht. We did a takeover on that yacht. And that party was incredible, okay? And Mr. Oviedo was there, Lydia was there, and he came up and introduced himself to me. And, you know, some people say, you know, they're going diamond, right? And I'm like, yeah. And Mr. Oviedo, oh, okay, hold on.
I got you. Don't worry. You good.
Okay, all right. And Mr. Oviedo was there, and I could see it in his eyes that he was going diamond. And, you know, some people just say it, but Mr. Oviedo did it. So I just want to congratulate him. Now, we've got, I don't know what's happening right now, but we've got something that's, okay, he's the host. All right. Calling it off. All right.
Hostile takeover.
Whoa. What's happening, HB?
Go, there you go. Here he comes.
Hey, what's happening? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you.
Okay, I want to make sure everybody can see me here real quick. All right, I got Kid Cart real big on my screen.
I've pinned you.
Are you still watching on Facebook, or are you watching?
No, I am in on.
If you're on Zoom, the way it's showing all three of us right now, let's fix that so we can show you.
Well, okay, yeah, show me real quick because I want to see. On my computer, it's, you know, I'm not all about all of this technology here. It's asking me to download the new something. And then I tried to exit. It says, do you want to exit the entire meeting? And I thought I would kill the entire program if I did that. So I got on my cell phone.
Nope, you're all good.
Am I all good now?
Yep, you should be all good.
What's happening? Ibüümerang. What's happening out there, everybody? Listen, hey, just a little bit of a hostile takeover right now. I told T. Gray last week, we're over at the flight deck, and I told him, I said, listen, I got to stay off flight school. Last week I was on, and every time I get on flight school, I get a little light pocketed. What does that mean? What does light pocketed mean? It means I just want to just take some money out of my pocket and just, you know, put it out there and do some good stuff. Now, I'm not going to be on long. This is for real today. All right. But I was just really paying attention, and I'm looking at how good we're doing. I gotta be real. Do I have permission to be candid here on this call?
Fire away, Captain.
No, I know I have permission from you, T. Gray. I'm talking to the field right now. Can I be candid? And I don't want this fluff candid. If you don't think I should be candid, just say not today. We're not ready for it. Can't be candid during quarantine. Can't be candid during protests. Can't be candid. If that's the way you feel, let me know, because I really need to know who I'm talking to today. You know, and yeah, because.
Are you able to see the chat? Are you able to see the chat?
I can see the chat a little bit now. Okay. Yeah, I can see it now. That's why I'm all situated here, and hopefully you guys can see me good. I've got my back to my bedroom windows over here, so I don't know if the light's coming in good. Cool. So, all right. So I had at least 5 people say be candid right now. So they said, yes, be candid. I'm ready. All right. So I want to share something with you, all right? One of the hardest things about business is winning. It's one of the hardest things is winning, okay? Why? Because where do you go from winning? It's not difficult at all to be in second or third or fourth place. or it's not difficult at all for nobody to even know your name. You can hide in the midst of the obscure. You can hide in the midst of those who are not even trying. But the reason it's not hard is because if I am in second place and there's a lead horse out there, I always see room for improvement. And a winner is always motivated. A winner is always motivated by winning, not just participating. Okay. So I may rub some of you the wrong way. I don't believe in participation trophies. I know the world has gone to being so soft, and my child played on the team and didn't contribute, but they should get just as big a trophy as the MVP. I don't roll like that. Just not my philosophy. I guess I'm not built that way. And I don't knock you for your philosophy, but I don't think we could be, a world of accomplished people if everything was that way. If LeBron James made the same amount of money and got the same playing time as the guy that nobody knows his name right now, if Cristiano Ronaldo was making minimum wage as a soccer player, the sport wouldn't be what it is today. So I'm not saying that winning is the only thing. But as a good friend of mine said, Johnny Wimber, I've heard him say it and he got it from someone, but he says, winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. Whether you win or not, sometimes you're not going to win. You may not win somebody else's contest. You may not win based off the parameters that somebody else set forth who says, here's the win. But see, some of you, what winning could be for you, because that's what the most important part is. It's not necessarily whether you won the entire race here, because many of you are competing. You feel like you're competing with experts. Well, let me tell you something. Sandy Harris, first time ever in network marketing. First time ever. But there's something inside of him that says, I can do this. Went Sapphire in 6 weeks, got rubies in his team right now. He's been in the top 5 2 weeks in a row and has never picked a baseball up in his life. Why? Because you don't have to know baseball. Do you know winning? I've never played a game of rugby. I don't know the rules. Put me in, and all I need is David Hunt to say, hey, HB, here's what you do. Follow this, follow that. Here's the principle, and I guarantee you I'll be a winner. I don't know ballet. I don't know all of this other, ballet, but you give me McKenna or you give me Peyton, who both of them have been experts in ballet and dance. And I may not look good doing it, but I can tell you right now, I'm going to set some goals and I'm going to win on some of my goals. Period. I don't know tennis, but I just know how to win. And so so what I'm talking about is Ibüümerang has been winning. Why is that difficult? Because it becomes boring. Winning is difficult because what do you do from here? What's the next record to break? And you're always having, the pressure is always on to set a new standard, to set a new record. When you're in second, third, fourth, fifth place, there's no pressure on you at all. I can slide back, nobody will even notice. I don't even know who was in the Super Bowl last year. I just know that the Kansas City Chiefs won. I don't even know who they played. Why? Nobody's thinking it. And everybody right now is saying, are the Kansas City Chiefs going to repeat? are they going to repeat? And so when I'm looking at us, and then I look at our team, I look at our leaders, I look at our group, bunch of winners, and I said, you know what, we're too comfortable. This is not just by the volume. Yeah, volume has been going great. I'm looking at so many different companies. I talked to companies owners, and many company owners have been calling me and hey, what are you guys doing? How do you guys do this? How do you put this together? Could you give me some tips here? And we do it because we want the industry to win. Why? Because see, people who are not winning, you know how they win? They find a winner and ask them, how do you win? You don't just figure it out. But there's two types of professionals that we have in this business. We got winners, waiters, and whiners. I'm just being candid. I'm not coming on giving you the CEO talk and the State of the Union, standing behind a podium with a microphone and giving you all the politically correct stuff that many of you want. I ain't built that way. We got winners, waiters, and whiners. And on this call, everybody has a winner that's inside of you. Everybody. All of you got it. In a minute, you guys are going to be teed up to hear from an amazing winner in Jordy. You were born a winner. If you made it, okay, there were millions of other little competitors saying, let me get to the egg first. And there was a race. When you were, before you even had a name, there was a race that you entered. And that race was, who's going to make it out alive? Who's going to survive? And there were millions of other little potential brothers and sisters that you had to compete with. But you won that race. Somebody, if your competitor would have won it, you wouldn't be on this call right now. You wouldn't be on this call. You won that race. And so our makeup is designed that you can't be alive without have already won. You've already exhibited a trait that you know how to win. You're engineered with success. That is in your DNA, and there's nothing you can do about it. But we know that our world has two different sides. We have a side that is a winning side, and then we have a side that the other side wants to win. Everything is about winning. And so there's another side that says, if I force you to lose, then I am the winner. Sometimes the world call that good and evil, positive and negative. So you've got a winner in you. Somebody's taught you how to wait. Somebody's taught you how to whine. Somebody taught you how to whine, complain, criticize, condemn when you're not winning. Because you can't win when you're doing that. Winning and waiting does not, you can't put them both in the same package. You can't package them together. So 3,000 people on our Ibüümerang flight school, what are we waiting for? I was almost embarrassed even putting forth, I'm gonna put 100 grand above and beyond what we've already put out. $100 grand into the plan for just to do what should be done in the first 10 minutes. Saturday morning, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. The call should start before T. Gray and Mark get on. There should be 4,000 people waiting for them to come on. But they're not. Why? Because some of us are waiting. Yeah, this is for everyone. This is for every diamond. This is for every emerald. This is for all of our sharks. I mean, not, I call them sharks. They're all of our fish and our elephant, our monkeys. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is for everybody. What are we waiting for? You waiting for somebody else to do it? We waiting for someone else to do it? We're waiting for permission for somebody to say, it's okay to win here in Ibüümerang. It's okay to call someone and let them know that they're going to, that there's a call that will teach you exactly what you need to do to succeed in Ibüümerang. It's okay. Because, this is the field guy in me. Yes, CEO, that's great. And that's my role. And the role of that is to assemble the right team. I am not the one who's going to be in all these meetings and stuff like that. That's not a CEO's job. A CEO's job is to set and define the culture of an organization, to make sure I put the right team in place, the synergies and stuff. And we're right now playing musical chairs and moving things around because time is gone for what we've already won. It's now to the next one. And so you can't win the next game with the same team. That's why every team that wins, they don't bring the exact same team back. You got to bring new players. And that's what we're doing right now. So to make sure that we're in position to go ahead and continue, but you've got your part to do as well. When I look back as a rep in me, and I know what this opportunity has. The reason why I know what you have from an opportunity standpoint, because I know me. And this is not patting myself on the back. I don't need any accolades or want any accolades for this. I've never in my 30 years in network marketing, and I'm not saying that there's not, I'm sure that there are. I have never been in a company where I knew that the person who was owning the company had the level of intention, integrity that I know I have for the field. I haven't met that owner yet. That is why I said I'm so envious of every ambassador in Ibüümerang, because I know that the company is never going to turn its back on you. Doesn't mean that you're going to get your way. Doesn't mean that you can whine, complain, and we're going to bend just because you want something. That's not what I'm talking about. We'll never turn our backs on you, ever. Just, it can't happen. It won't happen. And I always look before to go 100% full all the way out. And I couldn't do it in companies. Why? Because I couldn't trust that the person who had the keys was going to do what was right. Just couldn't do it. Couldn't go all the way out. Couldn't go all the way in. Well, HB, how did you make all of this money? I went in, and then I went full in, and then I have to start putting the pedals, putting the, 1 foot on the brake, just in case, 1 foot on the accelerator. But I went in so fast and so furious because I thought it wasn't about the company. It was the person that I was. When I met and understood the people out, and I'm not here just trying to say that there were bad people. I don't get on the call and talk about other owners. But it gave me, I had to just say, okay, we'll keep it going, but I'm not selling out. And I said, the only reason that Ibüümerang exists is because I said, I'll never get back into network marketing again as a distributor if I can't go all the way in. And I thought about it. And everything came together. The only owner I could trust was me. Now, it's not because I have trust issues. I'm just telling you, it's how this industry is, guys. I'm just being very candid with you. We've got some things that we're going to be launching. We sat in our office yesterday and all we talked about was how can we empower you more? There's some stuff that we're about to do. It's going to knock your socks off. And I'm not going to bait you with all of this, what's to come. All I'm telling you is that we've been waiting for this moment. I told you from the very first day, February the 19th, or 18th, and whichever day it was, when I did the first pre-launch call, I said, after our launch, it will take us 18 months to settle the ground for us to start to build what I have in my vision. Now, I think we've been around 15 months now. Okay. And so you're going to start, you'll see it. You'll see it. Some of you will be here, some of you won't. And that's not my concern. Okay, that's not my concern. Because you have to have people who get you to the first base, but sometimes those won't be the people who can handle second base. And when you want to go to third, it won't be the same people who get you there. And when you want to come around to home, it won't be the same. It's just, so everyone plays their part. Everyone plays their part. And I mean this for everyone. But but if you don't recognize what it is that you have, if you can't recognize what's in Ibüümerang if you can't even recognize you're a winner. Okay. And this $100,000, this is not money owed to the field. Just this week alone, we paid $300,000 more just for this week, $300,000 more above and beyond the comp plan than the comp plan calls for. $300,000 more just this week. Okay. So what I'm saying is I don't want to have to come on a call and say we're gonna give you more to be average. That's not congruent. That's not, because it will actually create a bad habit. It will create a horrible habit, because what gets rewarded gets repeated, which means the only way you'll perform and win is when somebody pays you to win, instead of you saying, I'm designed to win. I don't enter a game. Listen, you get around me, I don't play games for free unless I'm going to win. That's because I've just realized that if I do something, there's two choices, win or not win. I just choose to win. Doesn't mean that I'm trying to dominate everyone. It's no, I won my first race. I'm engineered to win. That's what I'm supposed to do. A car is engineered to accelerate. Your car, if you put it in forward and press and it went reverse, what would you do? You take that car back. Some of you need to return your attitudes. Some of you need a refund on the attitude that you purchased and that you brought to your existence on this call or in this business, because your attitude is working in the opposite of how it was engineered. It's broken. It's being real. I know the world has a whole lot that's going on right now. You know what the world needs right now? They need winners. They don't need waiters, and they don't need whiners. The world needs winners. Winners. I know that there's a large temptation on all of our parts to be a part of the movement, and you should. I want you to. But you've got to pick and choose, what part of the movement must I play? Spitting out all of the facts of every sign of oppression, and spitting out and forwarding every single meme or TikTok or Instagram or tweet of every sign of oppression and making everyone aware will lead you to depression. I promise you. I'm telling you, it will. You're not engineered for that. There's people who can handle that. It's just like me. I couldn't work in a funeral home. I'm so glad that there's people who do, because we need them. But I can't be around death all day. I couldn't do it. Just no. And so, are you going to be just the promoter of the protest or the promoter of change, or are you going to benefit from change? Or are you going to be the shining example so that when somebody has seen, you know what, times of change, they can look at you and say, this person right here is evidence. Look at what they're doing. Look at how they're leading. Look at the following that they have. It's not about making 100 grand a month. It's about, can I lead 2 people more to a flight school? Just 2 people. Okay. When I was a distributor, I promoted every call like it was the last time. I understand why I'm where I am. And it's so simple now when you get there. Now, on your way there, you have to remember there's a lot of competition for everyone. When you're a director, we broke so many directors last month. I think we paid over $100,000+ in extra director bonuses just last month. When you're a director and you've done your 2,500, number one, we applaud you. We wanted to reward you. I can't wait till we pay $1 million extra with directors. But you see this large amount of competition, and you're able to look back, but you're also able to look up and you see, man, I've got to climb through senior director and executive director and sapphire, ruby, emerald, all the way up to global master ambassador. But you can also, I'm telling you, you can look down and you're like, wow, look how many people haven't made it director, and you feel like you're at the top of the middle on your way up. But I'm telling you, I want you to know this now instead of later. Once you make it all the way to the top, you start to notice, I am no better than the person who just went director. They look at me like, wow, that's HP. Look at what he's done. I'm nothing but I am a director who keeps on directing. I just never stopped. I didn't win and celebrate. There was never a call ever that I got on, that the company or my upline was having, that I didn't have my Rolodex of who was new in my organization and what new leg was I working in and how many phone calls was I going to make sure that they were on the call. That's how I won. I didn't win by, well, the company is going to send the emails out and the company is going to make me rich. Oh, the PRIB should call my people and get them on the call. The PRIB, right? No, you should. I'm telling you how I win. I didn't sponsor a lot of people, but there wasn't a month that I was in business that I didn't put 2 personals in. Every single month, I was never going to allow my team to say, HB, what does your scoreboard look like? And I have to tell them, well, I'm working with my groups and I'm a leader and I got conference calls and I've got this and I've got that. So I didn't have any time to sponsor people. I don't roll like that. And so I'm talking to you directors right now. You have an opportunity right now if you really wanted to. Don't try to be a diamond. Keep on directing. I directed myself all the way up $1 million a month income, and I still felt like I was not a hero. I have never felt like this big network marketing king, because I just looked down and I said, oh, I see why they didn't make it. They stopped directing. They stopped getting to. They thought once they got to 22 that they're sitting on the empire. It was unfathomable in my mind, and I'm just being honest with you. I know only 50 people can be on that list, but it was unfathomable for a list to show up, and I know a list is going to show up of top producers, and my name is not on the list. I shut the company down before that happened. It didn't matter what my name was always going to be on a list. Why? I already knew my group was going to be looking for it. What do you think your group is doing? You think your group is sitting at home being productive? No, they're sitting at home on social media. They're sitting at home looking at all the news, all of the newspapers, whatever it is. Most of them are not producing. And so they also get into MLM trivia. They're on the top earners list, on the top momentum list, on the business from home and all of that stuff, and everywhere they can get data about network marketing. And so I said, I'm going to give them something to read. So when they go look for it, HB's there. And at some point in time, they'll say, that's my leader. And I'm going to build a friendship so strong with them that they'll say, I can't let them down. And that's why they start building. They didn't build for the bonus or the money. They built because they knew that they had a leader and HB, that he was always going to have his name present, point blank, period. And it's still that way today. You can't find the publication of Top Anything without Ibüümerang, the company, being there. It's just how I roll. I ain't special. I wasn't born with network marketing in my blood. I failed the first 7 years. I'm still just a director who happens to be CEO, but I keep on directing. $4,000 people? 4,000 people. For everybody to get 1.5 or 1.25, and I'll throw $100,000 and spread it out and make sure that everybody gets some love. I'm a man of my word, so I'm going to do it. I'm just thinking about it. That's probably going to hurt you. Because the $100,000 sounds so great to get 4,000 that you're not even thinking about, why shouldn't we have 40,000? Why not? Ask the executive team. I went in there and I kicked ass the other day. They know that they got to step it up too. Ask T. Gray, ask Mark, ask Kitcha, ask Ed, ask all of the executives who were here. Everybody in this company. Guys, listen. I don't play small. And they all know that if we're not going to step it up to HB standards, to what my vision is, we'll find somebody who will. But the beauty of it is, this team that we have, we were talking last night. I said, Earl asked me, she says, do you think that they got it? I said, listen, I have with that team we have right now, zero pushback. No excuses. Nobody gave excuses. They all, you know what? You're absolutely right. This is much needed call. Thanks for it. You'll see better. You'll see us dig in. That's all we asked for. Some we had to get rid of. They're gone. They're done. Some others may leave. But that's just how it works. Because if you're not going to think here, I can't play with you. If you're going to think here, I'm thinking here, and your work is going to produce. Your work is going to help us produce results that are here. You got to go. I told Edwin, why are you on the phone with them? Well, they're a diamond. Do they think like one? No. Stop taking the phone call. If they call you with a prospect who is a big player and need, talk to them. If they're calling you for customer service, don't answer the phone. Do not call Edwin for customer service issues. Period. Right now, you know, most only the diamonds and emeralds have his phone number. Do not call my global master ambassador. Because somebody was put in the wrong place. Don't do that. He's a distributor. You know, hourly rate, it's going to be somewhere about $5,000 an hour. And if I have him researching where your person needs to be replaced and it takes 30 minutes to do it, that costs the company or him $2,500. No. If you want to call him with an issue like that, for every 5 times you call him with something that's going to produce and bring new blood into the business, then you can call him with the situation. Other than that, just use customer service. Stop being spoiled. 10 and a half years. $1 billion in business. One time I've ever called customer service. Once. Only one time. Director. I'm just a director. That's it. And so right now, guys, HB is drawing a line in the sand. If I got to get back out and recruit, I'll do it. Okay. And this is not about HB competing with the field. It's not about that. But if I got to get back out and show how to stay in what I call the productive creative mode. Creative mode in network marketing is not when you're creating systems or creating banners. Creative mode is how many people am I bringing into the business? How many opportunities am I bringing into the business? When I became, I never forget, when I became a diamond, my goal was I needed 100 enrollments a day. If you're diamond and you're not doing 100 enrollments a day, do you know why? It's because you haven't planned how to bring in 100 people a day. Just that simple. If you're Ruby and if you're saying, hey, listen, I want 25 enrollments a day, why aren't you doing it? Because you haven't planned for it. I'm just a director. When I became a director, very quickly, early on, guess what I did? I knew exactly what I did. So I said, I'm going to do this for a brand new person. I'm going to do the work for the new person who came into the business. Why? I already did it. I know how to do it. I'm going to do the work for them. They're going to go get the people. I'm going to show them how to do it. And then I do it for that person. And then those 2 people that they got who came in, or 4 people who made them director, I got those 4 people together. And when I got 4 of them together, I already knew 1 to 2 of them were going to do it. I show 1 to 2 how to do it. Now I've got 8 people who came in, but I'll do it through multiple legs of business. And so the secret of how to get 100 people coming into your organization is real simple. Take your organization of what you have right now. Take the geography of who you have. Who is it that I have that's willing, able to do their own Zoom meetings? This is how you do it. If you're a diamond or emerald or whatever your level is right now, here's what you do. David Hunt, our newest diamond, you want to go blue right away. I know you're going. Here's what you do. David, I need you having 100 people coming in your team every single day. This is how you do it. I want you to take your San Diego team. I want you to take your team over in Australia. I want you to take your London team. That's 3 different areas. I think you have another team somewhere over here in the US, another team somewhere in Asia where you've got 5 separate areas that you have. I want you to also take the people that are running for Sapphire. Who've already achieved Sapphire, willing and able, those who want to go to the next level, not those who are calling you about issues every day. Those who are saying, I want to produce. Now, all you got to do, if you in your organization can find 20 different leaders or 20 different people with a desire. So this is what I do. I take the goal. Here's the game plan. I take the goal, 100 per day. 100 per day. So now I'm not going to recruit 100 a day, so I have to have a team. So I take my team and I look at who's my starters. When is the last time you've drawn out your groups, guys? When is the last time have you looked at your roster? Who's my players? I looked at it every single day, not every other day, not every month, not at the end of the month. My calendar, I look at it. I would actually have my calendar and people would think that I'm reading a novel. It spoke to me. It is my game plan. If you look at Tom Brady, he carries his playbook around when they're in the locker room all the time, visualizing the plays. He wins the game in the locker room. He carries it out on the field. I win the game of network marketing here. When I'm on a conference call, I've already rehearsed the perfect conference call 1,000,000 times in my mind. 1,000,000 times. I've thought about how I get the perfect prospect, the perfect closing. In my mind, I do it perfect every single time. And when I go out and execute, that's practice. Why? Because I've never done it as close as I've done it in my mind. It's always messed up. It's always a mistake. I always use wrong words. I always leave out facts. I always leave out details. I have yet to do the perfect presentation. And the best ones I do are when I have the least signups. And the ones that I do where I leave out the entire compensation plan, everybody signs up. Why? Because they sign up because of my attitude, not because of the PRIB. Not because of the comp plan, not because of facts and features, not because the order in which the order of the do you know how many people I've signed up and have never shown them a slide? We move this and we move that and this is out of, guys, you don't want to make the money you say you want to make. I would be willing to triple your check. Trip. I will triple your yearly earnings. I will go prospect to prospect, side by side, with no presentation, no slides whatsoever, build a brand new group, teach nobody to use slides, and give you the perfect slides, and I'll dominate the volume. Do not buy slides, they buy you. Leadership training, because I know I'm gonna blow some of you guys out, but I can't help it. I can't, I don't sit by, I can't sit by and accept average. I just can't do it. I'd rather blow out a gasket of organization knowing that I'm gonna go down winning instead of accepting watching people wait. I don't roll that way. I won't roll that way. I'm telling you guys, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, our volume is climbing. I don't care about climbing. Volume is the worst indicator of what the future of your business is gonna be. So if your volume is good, don't pat yourself on the back. If your volume is in a tank, don't beat up on yourself. What does your leaders look like? Are you in there mentally? Do you have your team together? So David, here's what you do, back to it. You take your team, find 20. If you don't have 20, it's okay. Don't force a number there. If you only have 5, it is okay. Let's just say you've got 5. You've got 5 people who are willing to take total responsibility. 5. So if you now have 5 frontline or 5 in a leg, I look at always in a leg, and the majority of my people didn't come frontline. The majority of my people that I was able to work through, I found them between levels 1 and levels 4. If you want the person that I could work through, I'm going around. I love you, but I'm working around. Why? It's not your business, it's my business. People come, well, don't go in my group because, you know, I'm a Ruby or a Sapphire. No, I get paid on that group. That's my son's future in that group as well. You get paid, I get paid. I'm just as entitled and have the right to work with them within the system as you do. I never caused conflict and taught something different. But if I'm a diamond and you're here, I've got a relationship with those people, I'm going to edify you for what you are, but I'm going to work in that group. That's my income. I am not going to allow you to just decrease my income because you were the first person to join before them. You only brought in your front line. The people below the front line, I have just as much access to them as you do. So you take your 5 people, David. Here's what you do. I don't know how many you've got, how many you have. Front line of 5 people. What I would do is I bring those particular people on a conference call. This is my starting 5. How often do you talk to your starting 5? How often do you talk to your starting lineup? If you got 1, if you're just in the business just now, guys, and you only got 1, it's okay. You start with 1 and then you get 2. I just told Angela the other day, I said, listen, I'm so encouraged about Vibe Ride. She says, well, we're not having, ride share is not so. I say, Angela, you don't understand. If we can complete 1 ride per day, I can complete 1 million. That's just the way now we do many more rides than that. But if it works, we're paying the commission, it works. We've got drivers who are steadily driving. That's all I needed to see. And now we're about to turn up the afterburners. Why? It works. I only need 1. I just need to see 1. And when it works, now I go ahead and turn up the heat. You take your 5, if it's 7, if it's 8, 10, whatever it is. So now I've got these 5, I'm going to work with them. I am going to lay out a specific strategy so that they can hit goals of theirs, which ties into my goal. I get them together and I say, hey, listen, here's what I want you to do. I've got 5 people. And if I've got this person over here, say, listen, and I'll ask them for their inventory list. How many people you have on your team that are either showing the plan or would be willing to contribute 5 new prospects per day in the business? Showing the plan or not? Because what is the goal now? If I only have 5, I need 20 new ambassadors coming in on each person's team, somewhere down in their organization. So now I've gone from my 100 to now I'm only working on 20. I have never tried to put 100 people in the business a day, ever. It's too hard. It's too big of a number. Goal at 100, who's on my team? I've got 5, I've got 7, I've got 8, I've got 10, I've got 20 leaders. Okay, great. Here's what we're gonna do. Over here, now I'm working over here. So let's just say, for example, I had Johnny was one team member of mine. Hey, and Johnny said, you know what? I've got somebody here. I've got Martha Ermias down here in this organization. And let's say that they were just coming up as rubies or whatever. I said, great, Johnny, here's what we're looking for. How many people do you have on your team? Johnny says, hey, I've got about 7 that are willing to show the plan, but I've got about a group of about 20 who are willing to put people on the plan. So now what Johnny does, I teach him how to get 20 people a day. Johnny, in order to get 20 people per day in the business, here's what I need. We're going to need a minimum of about 150 people on a Zoom call daily that are prospects. How do I get 150 on a Zoom call? Now, when we're belly to belly, I only need 100. I need 100. Why? Because I'm counting on a 20% success ratio, which is normal, and we can blow way through that. So for every 100 people who we show the plan to, or every 5, we're going to get 1. So how many people can we get to invite 5? Can we get 20 people to invite 5? Yes, that's 100 prospects. So now down through Johnny's organization, him and Martha, and now let's say he's got Jex there, and he's got all of the other people that he's got in that organization. How many are going to bring 5 to the Zoom? How do I get them to bring 5 to the Zoom? I get them to have a list so that they invite 25 to the Zoom. And I keep breaking this down to the least common denominator, and I simply allow math to work for me. Math plus a plan plus belief equals crown or triple crown diamond. Not miracles, not what's wrong with me, not my travel savings bonus, when am I going? No. Simple. A director can do this, but I did it every day. And I didn't get tired. I didn't get tired. You know what I got tired of? I got tired of staying at the same rank. That's what I got tired of. You know what I would have gotten tired of? Watching the top 50. And my name is not up there, but I want to speak at convention, but my name is not at the top 50. I want to speak, but I'm not in the top 50. I can't make the top 50, but I want the microphone. I would have withdrew myself. Today we have too many soft networkers. I'm just being honest, guys. It may blow you out. It's okay. It's too many entitled. Here's what I deserve. Here's what the past was like. You know, here's how it was in XYZ company 5 companies ago. So what? It's different today. That's why we're just different. It's not gonna be that way. You also was working for somebody that you didn't trust. You're not there anymore. It's amazing. Everybody wants to bring what they did in another company, but it was so bad that they left it, but they want to bring the same thing here. Why? You're addicted to the drama. No, it's going to be different. Well, you'll never catch us doing anything unethical. You'll never see us. You can ask the programmers, every time there's a slither of a percentage where the company can keep more money, just pay it to the ambassadors. Pay it, just give it to them. Because I never had anybody do that with us. Just have it. So you take that leg over there, and now here's what you got on a daily basis. You say, well, that's 150 prospects a day. Yeah, per day. Why? Because out of that, I've got 20 new people who joined the business. Ask you a question. Any of you, don't answer this, but if you've had 20 new people in the organization, if you are a Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, whatever it is, or if you had 5 people in the organization that joined your team that day, who took total responsibility of finding all 5 people and doing a simple getting started game plan personally yourself and setting them up for success so that they know that they're matched with a winning team? You're waiting on the PRIB to send the emails. PRIB is going to send the emails. I have never made my success because of the system. I always outrun the system. The system is designed for someone who is not plugged into a leader. So if you're not going to plug into a leader, or you're not qualified because you're whatever it may be, there's a system that's going to take care of your business, and the system is the stream of the river. It flows like this. Leadership is when you outflow the stream of the river. That's how it works. So now I've got 150 people on the call. That's going to put me at somewhere at about somewhere at about 16% sponsoring rate to get my 20. Guess what? I come over here to leg number 2. I'm doing exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. I go to leg number 3. I see Abby put that up there. Abby, you remember when I sat there with you, and I sat there with George, and I sat there with Kudzuo, and I showed each of you how to build the business, and this is why he's broken diamond. I never taught him how to go diamond. I said, here's what you do day by day, each leg. And I go to all my legs. That is what my job is as a leader. It is not my job as a leader to handle problems and issues. I told Johnny yesterday, Johnny, listen, if that group quits, so what? It is probably going to stop you from breaking a new black diamond. I'm not into saving people. Can save themselves. I am into growing and producing leaders. That's who we are as a leadership component of a company. We grow and we produce. I don't save. Do not ever call me saying, I got a guy who's about to quit. I need you to talk to him. That's the wrong call to make to me. Because about to quit, I'm going to help them quit right now. Because it frees up the time for somebody who wants to win. I don't invest in quitting mentality. In 30 years, I have never saved somebody from quitting. It never works. I don't care. Listen, I need you to focus over here and this in a new leg, work around them. So what? No, they can't come to you with that. $5 million a year you've got to be focused on, and it's not going to come from somebody who's whining about that. Trust me. Put your talents where you're going to get the biggest return on your investment. Just how you do it. And every day, David, this is what you do. You take that calendar. I'm telling you guys, I wish I had I'll show you my calendar. I'll show you my calendar from 2005, 2004, 2005, 2002. It's the same. I look at it every single day, and I've got my group is drawn out, and it doesn't look all pretty and fancy because I've got notes of who is this person and what did this person, what's their strength, what's their weakness, and what are they really good at? Should I use that person to intro me on the call? And how many can I count on from them? And how long am I going to have to work with them to teach them the presentation? And who do they have and I look at it every single day, and it became a part of my subconscious, and that was my game plan. And I went through it over and over and over and over and over. And whoever that was on there, don't ever say again, I am not a quitter. I know what you mean. I think that was Tanya. Don't ever write or verbalize, I am not a quitter. Words are real. If you say I and quitter in the same sentence, your subconscious does not recognize not. It recognizes I and quit in the same sentence, and what it does, it goes in and it looks for a reason to perform the action word that you mentioned, which is quit. The way you do that, Tanya, is I am a winner. Verbalize negatives. I am a winner. Don't say I am not a quitter or I am not lazy. Or no, it's I am a winner. That's how you do this. But every single day I have my game plan. Why? Because that's what I was taught as a director. And I said, if I can achieve director at this level, you have to remember, guys, my first 7 years in network marketing, I never did the volume to become a director. Ever. 7 years. My biggest volume was around $2,000 in one total month. 7 years. Once I got a hold of it, it took me 7 years to get it together. And once I did become a director, no, it wasn't called director. I said, you know what? I got it. It's done. It's over. It's over. And that was how I made quantum leaps in network marketing, where everybody thought HB's got the secret sauce. There is no secret sauce. Secret sauce happened before you came here. You won the race to be alive. That was your secret sauce. And then somebody taught you to believe that you're anything and everything other than a winner. And that's why some of you are waiting right now. And that's why some of you are whining right now, because you bought it. They sold you on not winning and you bought it. They sold you on waiting and you bought it. It is time to ask for a refund. Whoever sold you on waiting, whoever sold you on you not being good enough, whoever sold you on the concept of losing, whoever sold you on the concept of just treading water, don't return that. Don't ask for a refund on that. Write a letter to them, put it in the mail, and send it back. Get rid of it. Next week, 4,000 people. I told them, and I said, you know, if they double that, I'll even double that the week afterwards. Why? Progression. Let's grow. Don't make any shortcuts. Don't just go get people who are interested in the business and get them on these calls. Not because Edwin is doing it or Johnny's going to do it or I'm going to do it, because it's your call. It is your business. It's where the information is. That's who you get. That's why you go and grab them and get them on the call. Build an accountability team. Keep this thing very simple. Very simple, guys. Very simple. Stay in director mode. I'm out of here. Gotta go. Love you.
Wow, wow, wow. I mean, did he just like drop the mic and leave on us? Our CEO is absolutely incredibly amazing. And that's why Ibüümerang is what it is. I mean, Holton Bugs just dropped so many bombs on us. And everybody should right now be kind of sitting off to one side, because at least one of those butt cheeks should be incredibly and completely kicked. And Mark, I see you just joined us. I'm actually happy that he did that, because up until he did that, it was just us who got our butts kicked this week. And now everybody got themselves a good old-fashioned butt kicking. So we're all sitting kind of lopsided right this second.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So again, you know, it's all about taking the notes, right? So I've got so many notes, and Mr. Oviedo, he said, I can do another day. This is great. And he also said, hold on a second here. He said, it has been the best gift on his birthday. What an amazing training. So thank you for understanding.
Absolutely, Jordy. We appreciate you so much. I really I wanted Jordy to come on for a second.
Yeah.
Just say hi to everybody. So Jordy, we're making you the host. Turn on your camera.
There you go.
There you go. Awesome.
Happy birthday.
Hello.
Jordy.
Wow, it has been amazing. Look, amazing. I am excited right now, because I am a product of the trainings of Holton. So this has been a gift for me for my birthday. I know that there are thousands of people connected, but I'm very sorry, but this training has been for me, okay, for my birthday. I'm very happy. I'm very grateful to Holton, and thank you very much. I love you guys.
Okay. Well, cool.
Absolutely. And so, Jordy, we're gonna reschedule you for a couple of weeks from now, for you to come back and do your training. But I knew that you would be just like us. I mean, after what Holton shared, I don't think there should be any more training.
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, with that, guys, hey, this has been great. Love you guys. And we'll see you on Top Gun Spotlight, and we'll see you tomorrow on From Our Home to Yours it's one of the last two. So tomorrow is one of the last ones. And then today we've got a schedule as well. Let me just go ahead and pop the schedule up here for today.
Yeah, let's make you the host. Hold on.
Yeah.
Here you go. Go for it.
Yay. Well,
yep.
And there we go. Hold on. There we go. All right. And then let's share this. So we've got coming up at noon, new Diamond Ambassador, Mr. David Hunt, Diamond Ambassador, Mrs. Kim Bean at 8. And then we've got Mr. Luis Ventura wrapping it up tonight at 9. So congratulations, guys. And you know, the best trainings that I've ever been a part of are the ones like this, impromptu, and you get so much out of it. And it's spoken from the heart. There's nothing prepared, and it's all spoken from the heart. And those are the ones where you get the most out of it. So thank you, Mr. Bugs, for doing that training for us today.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? You know, Holton made me think about so many things.
Hey, T. Gray, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Training's over. Hang up. Goodbye. Love everybody.
Absolutely.
No more talking. Let's go to work.
You got it.
Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World Series, World Series, World Series, World Series. Run after run. Yeah, the MVP, you know I ain't won. Black diamonds, yeah, they shine like the sun. Grand slam on the edge just because I was tired of balling on the budget, so I had to turn nothing to some. Seen the millions in my dreams and they coming. Only on runs, I don't do money. Take me out to the ball game. Write my name in the Hall of Fame. You know I work like every day. Making in every way. Money, I don't believe in our off season. Think you beating me, well keep dreaming. Sapphires, yeah, they keep gleaming. It takes two, so I keep beating. Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World Series, World Series, World Series, World Series. Right now, yeah, take me to the ball game. World Series in the Hall of Fame. Got a bat in my right hand, swinging on my dreams to infinity. Hating on me cause I elevate. Came from the bottom, no resume. Today going better than yesterday. I got the juice, no lemonade. Made $1 million in 7 days. Bought a crib, yeah, I upgraded. I'm going big cause I'm underrated. Knew I would win, had to be patient. Overdrive, yeah, I'm speed racing. Laid back like it's vacation. I'm doing good, but they stay hating. Yeah. Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World Series, World Series, World Series, World Series.